All right, coming up next, a matchup to determine the baddest man on the planet. The UFC heavyweight title is on the line. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas, knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with big differences in height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. Now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of New York, presenting the challenger, Lights Out. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go. This highly anticipated fight is now underway. Looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler. Am I simplifying things too much?
In this instance, you aren't, because this is what got these two men to the show. One guy is known for his diverse attack on the feet. The other guy is known for his ability to drag the fight to the mat and put his opponents in danger from the very start of the grappling exchanges.
Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch. elbow there to no avail. Oh!
Very tricky when he throws that body kick. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg.
Back and forth we go.
Over and over, he's landed a big body kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Slips.
Good stick.
That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands off.
Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Nice low single takedown.
Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. And they separate. Oh, nice hook by him there. Not necessarily with full power, but certainly found the desired target.
Throwing those shots to damage your opponent and set up another shot down the middle.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy. Nice looping punch.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie, and they separate. Nurmagomedov's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense. Single collar tie now.
Notice the drive. Oh! An uppercut later.
Changes levels now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in a single, got to a high crotch.
Oh!
He flipped him over the top. What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express. A lot of different looks. He switches to southpaw now.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hitting him with another one.
Right.
I love watching this man fight because of that beautiful, educated jab.
Oh.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Connects with a right. Ooh, blocks the shot. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Working out of that southpaw
Take him down,
stance.
cut him. Take him down, cut him. Over and over, he secures this takedown.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, his opponent's squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
The horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly, you're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
Oh, man, you jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, it does not feel good.
Oh, nice land there by Nurmagomedov. When he made his UFC debut in 2012, he wasn't striking like that.
No, he did not look like this. That's a credit to his coaches, not only at the American Kickboxing Academy, but at Eagles MMA over in Dagestan.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man, let this guy have the whole thing. Caught the kick. I mean, he's cutting down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Nice defense there, huge block. I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters can't take too many of those strikes. Big punch lands over the top. How's this follow this?
Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Nurmagomedov. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
Oh, tags him with the left. That is an educated left hand.
Educated left hand. He's throwing it so fast and so crisp.
Ground and pound strike is true. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Big roundhouse now, just misses. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Nurmagomedov. Oh, that cut is looking nastier by the minute. Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Nurmagomedov. Ooh, beautiful hook there.
Double leg shot.
Oh, ow, slams into the canvas with authority. Nurmagomedov gets back up, no surprise there.
Nice.
Oh, collar tie.
Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
Let's get that takedown and win the round.
Beautiful kick. Beautiful strike. Nice leg kick land.
Oh, and the Superman punch is good. See.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. What a fight so far. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Good punch.
Man, lots of striking now, throwing offense, countering with the hook. Nice job by Nurmagomedov. Got the single collar tie. And they separate. Big power shot there.
Over and over, he is landing punches to the head.
Oh, nice job by him there to slip that off. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, being active, keeping busy, doing great work. Yes, they heard him in the last round. Same exact one.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. Slips the punch nicely there. Body kick is blocked. There's the shot, there's the takedown by Nurmagomedov. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Ooh! Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land in the way.
He blocks the shot. Nice 1-2 there. Some serious bruising going on in and around that right thigh. They want to check a leg kick or two.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly.
Well, this fighter can go all day. 159 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Well, not the greatest land percentage necessarily. 37% the accuracy thus far against Khabib Nurmagomedov. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates the head outside to a high crotch. Oh my God, he switched the lock to a high crotch, rotated him and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown.
I'm not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Looking to land the leg kick now.
Head kick lands. Nice strike.
Timely defense there. Huge block. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
All right, single collar tie now. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh!
Big kick lands.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. 15 seconds. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range.
Way to hide that leg kick.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, the round is over. Gut check time for him now. You see the cut on his cheek has gotten really, really bad. And even though it's not affecting his vision, if it gets any worse, the doctor will be called in. And I can assure you, he's going to have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here. And you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
Oh, effective strike there by Nurmagomedov. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, single collar tie here. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Just misses with a left hook there. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. Oh, lands an uppercut to the head now, DC.
Usually when you're the shorter fighter, you can land those types of shots. Look back to Mike Tyson in his prime. He landed those over and over again. He's giving him so many different things right now. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch.
Straight punch lands. That knee.
Big
that
knee.
knee hurt him.
Huge block there.
Big head kick land.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Flipped him with the right hand there.
Throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this move. Go finish his fight.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Nurmagomedov gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Real sneaky body kick.
So 3 minutes have flown. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
And he's on top. This fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high, low, and now he's got hurt very bad.
All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Back to the feet. Oh, and there is kick. That one checked by Nurmagomedov. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Oh! Serve him up. Go get him. Oh, got him. He's got him.
He's out!
He's done. He's done. What a fight.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Rugliano's going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 59 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Well, he came in with the moniker of baddest man on the planet, and that is exactly the way he goes out. Congratulations to the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, your winner tonight by way of the KO. And that's a big man celebrating with his team right now. Enjoy it, boys. You maximize the moment tonight.